Ruby Martinez with Pro Fashion, and today I'm going to show you how to use our sleek thermal brush. The sleek thermal brush has 75 heated plates, and the heat ranges from 170 degrees all the way to 450. This tool is going to give us great volume and a sleek style. Before we get into styling, I'm actually going to share a few tips of what not to do when you're styling with this tool. So first, you always want to make sure that you are starting off with dry hair. When you style with wet hair, it can lead to breakage, damage, and you might not be able to get the results that you're trying to achieve. Another tip of what not to do with this brush is to go fast with this tool. You want to keep it slow and steady with this tool. So you don't want to go in and just kind of rough through it. We're going to keep it slow and steady, and I'm going to show you how to do that here soon. Okay, so now we're going to get into the styling. I'm going to show you guys how to turn on your brush. So you just want to press the power button down here at the bottom. And I am going to set the temperature to 450. So I'm just going to use the plus sign and reach 450. This particular tool takes about 2 minutes to heat up. So I'm going to show you what we need to get started. I'm going to use a brush just to untangle my hair, a clip to separate the sections, and of course our thermal protection glove, which we can throw on whenever we need a little assistance with our hair. So I'm just going to divide my hair in sections, top and bottom section. Okay, so now that I have that separated, I'm just going to comb this layer, make sure it's free of any tangles. Most people are familiar with how to use a brush, but I'm going to tell you a few tips to make sure that you're using this brush properly. Of course, you want to go slow, and you want to make sure that the hair has constant contact with the heated base. So with this tool, I'm going to grab about 2 to 3 inch sections. So a section like that is going to look something like this. So we're putting our thermal protection glove to hold and control our hair. And now with this tool, it's very important that you start at the root and continue it all the way to the tip. And make sure all of the hairs are on the heated base bristles. And you're gonna do one pass on the top, and then the trick is also to do one pass from underneath the section. And that is how you heat the hair evenly. Okay. So as you can see, this gives you a nice sleek style, but you still have a lot of great volume. You're gonna grab 2 to 3 inch sections throughout the hair and repeat the technique of doing one pass on top and one pass underneath. Now, as you see, I'm grabbing it in kind of a scissor motion. I'm using my pointer and middle finger to grab this section like that. This makes the hair nice and flat so it can evenly be brushed. Now, as you can see, the section that I just went through looks very sleek and has a lot of volume. We're going to continue that same technique on the right side. Now, when I'm styling the right side of my hair, I like to wear the glove on my right hand and use the tool with my left hand. So, just going to do one pass up on top. And then we're going to grab that same section and go from underneath, making sure all the hair is evenly at the base of the brush and coming through like that. Now, what I love about this tool is that you can grab a big section and use the tool and get great results as well. Like if I was in a rush, I would just kind of grab big chunks of my hair, do a quick little comb, So I completed the bottom section super fast, so I'm just gonna finish up the top. So you just wanna add like you're brushing your hair, you know, starting at the root and taking the direction of the brush down your hair. That piece was so good that I don't even have to go underneath it. It totally coated every piece of my hair. What I really love about this brush is it's super easy to grab the sections behind your head too. So, just gonna move over to the next side. So as you can tell, when I start to style the right side of my hair, I switch it up and I actually style with my left hand. For me, this gives me more control, but you can play around and see which hand feels better, more comfortable, and more in control to you. I would recommend using your left hand and then controlling your hair with the right hand while having your thermal glove on. So I already combed it, it's tangle free, making sure it's nice and flat so that the bristles just glide right through the section of hair. Super easy, you guys. Now we're almost done styling the hair. When it comes to the top section, I'm gonna show you guys a few tricks to achieve beautiful volume so that you have nice face framing pieces. I'm gonna start by combing through and untangling this section. I'm gonna add just a touch of hairspray so that the volume and style can hold. And then I'm actually gonna spray the hairspray underneath. Just a little bit right there. Now, the trick to getting that lift and volume at the root is actually to take your brush from underneath and brush it to the other side of the head. We're taking the section, grabbing the brush from underneath, making sure the hair has complete contact with the base, and then I'm just going to brush that right over. I'm actually gonna do 2 passes. So from underneath, and I'm just gonna let that cool for a quick second. And then I'm gonna bring it back to this side. Make sure it's free of tangles. I'm gonna spray a little bit of hairspray. Go from underneath. Making sure all of the bristles are coated. And then brushing it on the other side. Just gonna do that one more time. I think the big trick is to let it cool for a second before you flip it to the other side. That way that volume has a second to hold. Once it's cooled down a little bit. So now I'm gonna do the crown section of my hair, and I'm gonna show you how to achieve volume in that section as well. So I'm going to grab kind of a large section right here at my crown. Now I have my section, and I'm gonna spray a little bit of hairspray right at the roots. And then I'm gonna take the brush, go under the section, make sure all of the bristles are coated, and I'm just gonna brush the opposite way. We're gonna let it cool for a second, and then I'm just gonna flip it back. All right, you guys, that is how you use your sleek thermal brush. As you can tell, this gives you a nice sleek style with a lot of volume at the roots. For more tutorial videos and information on our tools, please visit our website at profashionhair.com.